All right, everyone, welcome to today's live stream. It is Wednesday, November 18th, 2024. Hope you're doing great. The year has flown by. How about you for you? Crazy how fast. All right, let's get started. Lots to cover today. I want to I just kind of want to give a update for the week. One of those like what you can expect this week. Earnings, of course, always the highlight in our weeks. This week is interesting because I'm seeing a lot of companies like retail, Walmart, TJX, Target, Lowe's, these companies that really tell the story of the health of our economy. And I say that because we need to make sure that it's like people are out there, not just businesses, but individuals shopping at these places. That's what's going to give us a really good feel for how healthy the economy really is. On Thursday after the close, Ross, right, that dress for less store, Gap, these really big names and brands of companies that it's going to be interesting to see what the earnings are. Target on Wednesday before market opens. Lowe's tomorrow before open. That is going to be, I think, a great play, especially if you're in the options. Home Depot's earnings came out last week. They were stellar. Stock had a nice move pre-market and early trading. It pulled back a bit, but I think we're going to see the same thing out of Lowe's. A lot of people having to replace, rebuild, all that good stuff. So yeah, take a look at that. We've got some interesting jobs, the dailyjobs.com report. You're probably hearing about this in the news. A lot of these companies going out of business. The one filing for bankruptcy of late, Spirit Airlines. Interesting though, they're telling people, don't worry about it. Just keep booking your travel plans. I think if I were you, I would not book through Spirit. I would find another airline to book through. Some good news though, Supermicro faces deadline to keep the NASDAQ listing after a big plunge in the stock this year. That's the one that ran up from like nothing to $1,000 a share, had a 10-for-1 split this summer, and now kind of recently flat on its back. But take a look today, up 20%. Really good news on this company. They had trouble in August with their filing of their annual 10K report. And that's what, a lot of people were worried about, them being delisted. They weren't keeping up with their mandated filings. And that can happen. A company can be delisted, but that is a long process and there can be extension after extension filed. So I wasn't too concerned about that report because they have now gone through and said, we're going to post. And more importantly, they actually they gave a second quarter guidance revenue in the $5.5 to $6.1 billion range. That's huge. Like that was a huge uptick from what the market was expecting. So I think we could see some interesting moves in this stock in the short term. Talk about interesting moves. Right here on our home page, streaking stock rockets. We've got one. Hey, doesn't take many, right? Look at this beaut from November 7th at $23 a share. First came onto our list to today, November 18th, $27.42. Really nice move in that stock. That is a, let's see, a 20% move very, very quickly. So keep your eye on that and or pick up some shares. You might be happily surprised. So keep your eye on earnings this week. It's going to be interesting, like I said, in the right smack dab in the retail sector. Let's see what's going on in that sector and what's happening in the market. It'll be the telltale sign for how we finish the year. Obviously, huge crypto return right now when we look at Did you know we have a crypto corner in our software? I think you do. Main menu, click that crypto corner. It shows the Bitcoin prices in US and Canadian, but also all the top crypto. So Ethereum and Tether, Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, right? That's had a big move. So we do continue to give you really good information in this space. Check it out. These tutorials are really helpful. Check out our 30-day best in the crypto space if you're wanting to play that game and get involved. I think you got to have crypto. There's no question about it, especially with this administration coming into the US, all about crypto, Bitcoin especially. So have a fantastic week. I'll see you all next Monday.